What's up, Frogman? Iceman here. How's it going, brah? So I've been playing some Path of Exile. And I have this little bunny rabbit who is level 17. Or level 13. And check this out. I just made this rare bow. Yeah. So I found some shit and I applied it to the item, which converts a normal item into a rare item. And then I have this one as well, see? And apparently it's going to give my quiver 1 to 2 physical damage to attacks. So, and I think other properties as well. So let's take a look here. The fuck? Ah, shit. Upgrades normal item to rare item. Target is not normal rarity? The fuck does that mean, bruh? Okay, I guess I can't do that shit. But anyway, I did it with my bow. And someone actually came on here and they hit me up. They're like, hey, you're Iceman, right? I was like, yeah, what's up, bro? And he decided to hook me up with this armor. Look at this, hog. But now me's having second thoughts. It's like, I should probably find my own shit, right? So, dude, if you want your armor back, let me know. I mean, I might use it later. We'll see. But for now, I should probably find my own shit. And I must not have been thinking straight because he popped it on the screen and I was like, damn, look at that hog. But here is as far as I've gotten. So for those of you who are familiar, the fuck is there a timer up here for? You can't be damaged? Oh, because I'm on the portal maybe? That was interesting. But anyway, here are my skills. I'm using this right here, caustic arrow, which is actually really nice. Does a lot of damage. See, look at that. It poisons the ground and shit. And check this out, I even summon a totem. So it's kind of like Diablo 3, the Marauder. Of course, I know Diablo 3 sucks, but it's kind of like the Marauder build. Only these actually have health and the enemies can kill them. But look at this, it just killed that shit. And there's a rare helmet right there. Oh, no, I haven't found any uniques, just some rares and stuff like that. But look at this, I've been using multi-shot. Because obviously, I'm a fan of the Amazon in Diablo 2. One of my favorite characters. And this weird motherfucker keeps coming up every time I hit these little piles of treasure or whatnot. And I haven't really listened to all of his dialogue, so I don't really know what I get out of this. But I go and click it, he comes out. Greetings. Yeah, he's a weird motherfucker. But I'm assuming I get something from, you know, having him come dig the gold all these times, but maybe not. But this is a new area. And these little wolves just blow up and flame and magma and shit. Surprisingly, my character has been surviving just fine. I haven't had too much of a challenge yet. But people keep telling me it's going to get difficult and whatever, and Act 3 is a bitch and things like this. But haven't really faced much of a challenge yet. I'm not complaining about that. I know obviously it gets harder later on. But maybe part of it has to do with I'm just doing all right with making my build, but I don't know, man. I haven't followed any guides. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, Iceman, go look up this guide and follow it step by step. But I just don't really give a shit to do that right now. I just kind of want to play the game and see how it goes. And, yeah, like I said, I'm leveling up this multi-shot skill. And that's how this game works. I know most of you watching probably know this, but some folks might not. You find these, what they call gems or some shit. I don't even know what it's called, man. I mean, it's like a gem, right? And you put them into the sockets on your items, and that's where you get your skills. And that's how I get all these skills that I have as of currently. Blink arrow, that's a new skill. I haven't even used it yet. But anyway, here's my gear. And the little green sockets are nice to have in the items because those fit the items that generally cater to dexterity and stats in which a bow archer character can utilize. So my armor has that. This helmet has a red one. I really haven't found any use for the red ones yet. See, the red ones represent strength. So I think generally they have to do with melee attacks. So I don't know if an archer would receive any benefit from having a little strength gem in her gear. I don't know, bruh. An amulet that gives some life regen. A ring that me's found not too long back. Some boots that are pretty much useless as of right now, but they do have some mana, which is nice. Let's see how much that adds, actually. 146, and now I have 168. Well, I thought that intelligence would add some to mana as well, but maybe it doesn't. But yeah, here's where Mies is, and I'm using this multi-shot, and multi-shot is tight. And just like, you know, Diablo, there's like these little champion packs. And there's unique monsters. And you generally seem to get the better drops from these guys. And I often run into these little packs with these frozen motherfuckers. See this? And you can just thaw them out and fight them. So I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to do this unless if you're having like a bitch of a time. So you thaw them out and then they all attack you and shit. Yeah, but this poison arrow is actually really beneficial when the enemies are all clustered together. Upgrades a normal item to rare item. Shit, dude. Yeah, he's finding some GG. And I'm assuming the more I level up my gems, like this one for example. Okay, that's Blink Arrow. That's the new one that I haven't even tried yet. But my favorite right now is the... Where the hell is it? The multi-shot one. Here it is, Split Arrow. And I'm assuming it's going to start gaining additional arrows, right? But I don't think it has yet. I believe 4 additional arrows is what this thing started with at level 1, and now I'm level 5 with it and still blasting the same amount of arrows. Or maybe I need a support gem to add to the arrows, but Mies want to just blot the damn sun out with arrows. Because that's a good time when you can just fill the screen with arrows. Brings back memories from Diablo 2. What is this shit? It seems to require some kind of key. Son of a bitch. So, yeah, you have to pay attention in things, and you have to read and shit in order to figure out what to do. And I don't always have all that much patience when I'm not really into a game. And this game, it's been alright so far. You know, I intend to play it more. And I'm curious, how the hell far am I into Act 1? Do you guys know? Can you let me know in the comments? Where the hell am I in terms of the span of the game? And I believe there's a second act. Maybe I'm not too far away from it, but I have no idea. And to my understanding, there's a act boss for every act, right? I did fight this one motherfucker in the dungeon. See, here's where I'm at right now. Okay, and it's Act 1. I mean, shit, maybe I'm almost Act 2. I don't know. But what the hell do I do now? Do you guys know? I could find my way using these little indicators here. Find another way to the forest. Okay, and the forest is... Where the hell's the forest? But what ifs? I'm not stuck or anything. Because I've been making a lot of progress, it seems. I just don't really know where I'm at in terms of Act 1. But yeah, as a lot of you guys know, there's a ton of shit to find in this game. And I'm still somewhat establishing an idea of what sort of items are desirable. Like, I've generally been looking for items with green sockets in them, and I converted, you know, my bow to a rare item, and it's a long bow. And that's the highest quality bow I've found so far. Look at that, Damnation Branch, that's epic. Hell yeah. I'm doing a hell more damage than I was before. But all these new items just keep falling, man. So this is a pretty good time. But what do you guys think? For those of you who are familiar with Path of Exile. The fuck? I gotta identify this? Okay. For those of you who are familiar with Path of Exile, let me know. How am I doing so far in terms of progress and my build? The skill tree, there's a ton of options with the skill tree, which I know a lot of people find very favorable, and I can understand why. Of course, that allows for more build diversity and stuff like that, and more potential character builds. So, the vast skill tree, or passive tree, or whatever you call it, character level tree, I don't know what the hell it is. You can like add dex and life and run stuff and things like that, and evade. Ooh, another rare. But see, this rare only has one socket. So as far as I know, that's generally not very desirable. Right? Do I even want to try to pick that shit up? And for those of you who are familiar with this game, is there another way to identify items, or is that just part of the grind, is finding the annoying ID scrolls of wisdom? Those seem to be really desirable, and no one in town identifies stuff, is that correct? I just gotta keep finding those frickin' scrolls. And is it important to identify things before selling them to the merchants? Like, do they sell for more if they're identified? Because there's one item, the guy was giving me two little, I don't know what the hell they were, pieces of gear for one item, and the item was unidentified. And then I identified it, and they popped on this trade screen. It was a merchant, NPC merchant, and they offered me the same exact thing that they offered for it when it was unidentified. Because I'm trying to save my ID scrolls, but at the same time I'm finding all this magic stuff that I should probably identify. But yeah, the environment's kind of cool on here, I guess. I mean, I don't really care much for the dungeons and shit so far. But I'm looking forward to seeing a forest or something. And I know that that's coming up not too far from now. Mies always likes to go into the forest, and the rainforest, and the jungle, and stuff like that. I usually enjoy games like that, that allow for that sort of exploration. Of course, the dungeons have their place as well. But at this point, I'm kind of interested in checking out the forest. But damn, see, here's a rare monster right here. And yeah, I'm surviving quite well. See, it's really not taking much. Like, I can let these guys beat the shit out of me and my life still stays up. Where's my energy shield? Okay, there's your energy shield. So I think that takes damage before your life does. As far as I understand it. But where's this going now? The ship graveyard. Damn. That sounds spooky. The ship graveyard, brah. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on Iceman's progress so far. How far am I into Act 1? Oh, and here's this skill tree. Look at this shit. Look at this. What the hell, man? But anyway, I was about to... Here we are. I was going to put one into here, and then I can get this skill. This skill looks pretty tight. Look at that. You get 20 dex, attack speed, global accuracy, stuff like that. Okay, but here's the shipyard. This is pretty interesting. Oh, more champions. But this clusterfuck arrow, that really does the trick. Just blast a clusterfuck at them. See, look. And I believe I even have pierce support on that arrow. Oh, there's a waypoint. Okay, I'm going to get that waypoint. And then I better get some things done. And maybe I'll play this a little bit more and have another video on the way shortly. But if you guys will like this damn video, hit the thumbs up button, become a subscriber, and become a patron if you want. Really appreciate my patrons for supporting my channel. You can click the link in the description below. Even 1 monies helps. So Iceman would appreciate that. Thanks, guys, for watching. The fuck? How far can I go out here? This character's not going to die. Look at this. He's... Okay, it looks like that's about as far as I can go. Goat hide gloves. More to come on Path of Exile and Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. Peace be with ye.